Hello, dear friends, welcome to our YouTube channel, USA Football Zone, latest football highlights. In this story, this is not merely another group stage match, it is a celebration of triumph. Let us assume Argentina has performed brilliantly in Group J, making this final match against Jordan a mere formality. For manager Lionel Scaloni, it is an opportunity to rest his star players before the grueling knockout stage of the new 48-team tournament begins. The new round of 32 lies ahead, and every ounce of energy is precious yet. The primary concern leading up to the match is not the opponent, but the absence of a specific player. Scaloni makes a surprising yet strategic decision. He benches Lionel Messi at 39 in what is widely considered his sixth and final World Cup. Managing his playing time carefully is crucial. Over the years, Messi had remained cautious about playing in 2026, often stating that it would depend on how he felt. Consequently, the decision to leave him out of the starting 11 was understandable. However, the thousands of spectators in Dallas and the millions watching worldwide had not expected this. They had come to see the superstar one last time. They had not imagined he would be held back for the moments when he was needed most. As soon as the opening whistle blew, Argentina played with the confidence of champions. Even without their talisman, the talent within La Albiceleste was extraordinary, led by the tireless Alexis Mac Allister and the creative genius of Enzo Fernandez. The midfield pinned Jordan back in their own half. The ball moved forward confidently, a clear sign of the excellent system Scaloni had implemented. A goal seemed inevitable, and in our story, it arrived in the 19th minute courtesy of Giovani Lo Celso. Argentina earned a free kick from a dangerous position just outside the box. Lo Celso stepped up, surveyed the defensive wall, took a deep breath, and curled a magnificent shot over the Jordanian defenders. The goalkeeper is left rooted to the spot as the ball sails into the top corner, 1-0 to Argentina. It was a moment of exquisite skill, highlighting Argentina's remarkable depth, but Jordan, commendably, refuses to give up. They defend with heart and organization, often packing the box with a five-man defensive line. Yet, the pressure remains constant. Just past the half-hour mark, Argentina's attack flares up again. Julian Alvarez launches a powerful raid and unleashes a fierce shot that rebounds off the crossbar. Amidst the ensuing scramble, defender Marcos Senesi is brought down inside the box. The referee points to the spot, a penalty. With Messi on the bench, the responsibility falls to Lautaro Martínez. The Inter Milan striker looks confident and ready. He takes charge of the ball, executes his trademark slow run-up, and calmly sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. 2-0. At the end of the first half, Argentina is in complete control. Everything is going according to plan. The second half begins, and something feels different. The Jordanian side emerges from the tunnel looking like a completely new team. Fear has vanished, replaced by fierce determination. In this narrative, they are playing for pride, their first ever World Cup appearance, and refuse to go down without a fight. The defensive mindset of the first half is gone. They switch to a high-pressing game, disrupting Argentina's rhythm by winning 50-50 challenges. For the first time all night, they are posing a serious threat to the Argentine defense. The warning signs were already there, but in the 55th minute, something unexpected happens. A magnificent display of play from a team considered the underdog. Jordan's right back, Esen Haddad, finds space on the wing. He looks up and delivers a superb pinpoint cross behind the defense. And who is the quickest to reach the far post? Their star player, Moussa Altamari, known as the Jordanian Messi, beat Dibu Martinez with a magnificent strike on his very first touch. The stadium fell silent, broken only by the thunderous cheers of the Jordanian fans. 2-1. The match had suddenly transformed into a thrilling contest. Argentina, previously cruising toward victory, found themselves faltering. What had seemed like an easy win was now a fierce battle. The atmosphere on the Argentine bench shifted. Lionel Scaloni glanced at his assistants, and without a word being spoken, everything was understood. It was time. The crowd sensed at first a surge of excitement that erupted into a roar as Lionel Messi removed his warm-up jacket. The fourth official's board lit up. The number 10 was coming onto the pitch. As he stepped onto the field, the weight of a nation and an entire legacy seemed to rest upon his 39-year-old shoulders. He wasn't merely stepping into a game. He was entering a high-stakes match where his team faced a genuine risk of defeat. This was no mere spectacle. It was a rescue mission. He was there to do what he had always done, find a solution. In an instant, the atmosphere of the game changed. Every time Messi touched the ball, an electric current seemed to sweep through the stadium. His teammates rallied around him. Playing with renewed speed and urgency, he was like a gravitational force, pulling the entire game toward himself. He was no longer the same player he once was. He is no longer just a speedy winger. He is now the orchestrator of the game. Thinking 3 steps ahead of everyone else, it is precisely this kind of drama that creates a legacy. Isn't it? This is the moment when history waits to be shaped by a single individual. If you believe that moments like these are what make football the world's greatest sport, then hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because you certainly won't want to miss the conclusion of this story. For 10 minutes, Messi had been testing Jordan's defense, sometimes with a brilliant pass, other times with a quick 1-2 move. He was inching forward, searching for the slightest crack in their defensive wall. The Jordanian team was defending as if their lives depended on it. Blocking every shot despite trailing by a goal, they remained resolute, dreaming of a historic result. Then, in the 80th minute, the moment arrived. Messi received the ball just outside the penalty area. He sidestepped one defender, only to be deliberately brought down by another. A free kick. It was from about 20 yards out. Positioned centrally, his favorite spot, the entire stadium rose to its feet. This was the moment. It felt as though time stood still. Messi stood beside the ball, a sight instantly recognizable to the world. He placed it precisely where he wanted it. He took 3 steps back. He took a deep breath and shut out everything else, the noise and the pressure. In that instant, there was only him, the ball, and the goal. He ran up and took the shot, not with brute force, but with pinpoint accuracy. He kept the ball low, sliding it beneath the rushing defensive wall, expecting the ball to go over. The Jordanian goalkeeper had already moved the wrong way. He was helpless. The ball skidded across the grass and nestled perfectly into the bottom left corner. The stadium erupted in a roar of jubilation and relief. Messi stood with arms outstretched and a calm smile, surrounded by teammates cheering in celebration. 3-1, victory was assured. Yet, this was not merely a winning goal, it was something far more significant. As the celebrations subsided, imagine the stadium announcer confirming what many had already realized. With this goal, Lionel Messi became the first player in men's World Cup history to score in 7 consecutive matches. It marked his 19th World Cup goal, yet another extraordinary milestone in a career defined by such achievements. The final 10 minutes were nothing short of a celebration. The tension had dissipated, replaced by awe at the magnificent display of football just witnessed. The Argentine players moved with newfound confidence, while the Jordanian players left the pitch with their heads held high. Despite the defeat, they had given the world champions a tough fight and played a pivotal role in this memorable night. The final whistle blew, sealing Argentina's 3-1 victory. In our story, they had won every group stage match with brilliant performances. As the players embraced, all eyes were fixed on one man. He had been on the pitch for only a short time, yet he reminded the world of his enduring genius. He had not simply won a match, he had created a moment that would be etched forever in World Cup history. This match in Dallas was not expected to be so thrilling. It was supposed to be just another routine victory. Instead, it became a magnificent chapter in the great story of Lionel Messi, the tale of a hero called upon to save his team in the twilight of his career. Defying age to showcase his extraordinary skill, such a victory would secure Argentina's place in the knockout stage and set the stage for a thrilling match in Miami. Yet, in the face of this moment, the result seemed almost secondary. It was about so much more than just 3 points. It was a moment of witnessing a master at work, proving that even at 39, he can still command the game. It serves as a reminder that while his journey may be nearing its end, the magic remains. And when his country needs him most, that magic reignites. Perhaps there is still one song left in his last dance. What do you consider to be Lionel Messi's greatest moment of all time? Could it be a magical moment just like this one? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more stories and fantasy highlights from the 2026 World Cup, please hit the like button and subscribe for updates. Thanks for watching.